So, okay, let's get started here. So, what we have here is if we go into do you have this here AWS Management Console? This is where you're at, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so what we should do is go ahead and open this and look
Okay.
for something that says EC2.
Yeah, I see.
Okay,
Mm-hmm. Open that. Okay.
okay, and before that, let's do. Let me open this here, and so you are logged into this account. So what you have to do is you have to create a VPC. So I'll tell you what VPC is. So you have to create a VPC. Okay, VPC. So this stands for virtual private cloud. So you go into cloud here, and what you're doing is you are making the boundary. So when you buy a open plot, right? When you go buy open land, what you have to do is you have to make a boundary. So AWS is nothing but a big place. You purchased a big place of plot, and then you have to make a boundary. So it stands for virtual private cloud here. So where do we go? So let's go back to the main place, and in here in search type VPC, and it says isolated cloud resources here. So let's go ahead and click on that. So in here you will see VPCs. Okay, and by the way, on the top right, make sure you have Northern Virginia selected. Everybody make sure you have Northern Virginia selected. So let me make that in there. Okay, so I think he's having internet problem. Give me 1 second here. So select Northern Virginia as your primary location. So let me close this here. I accidentally clicked here, and I'm gonna. Okay, so select Northern Virginia as your zone, and it's on the top right side here. So let me know if you're falling behind. Okay, I'll slow down. So if I don't hear anything, then you're all good. Okay, great. So next thing we're gonna do is uh, okay. So next thing, from the search, go into virtual private cloud, which is VPC. Click on VPC here. It says Northern Virginia. Okay, so one is already created. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create VPC. So from all services, okay, then search for VPC. Okay, in there, once you're in there, click create VPC. Okay, so I'm gonna click create VPC. Okay, so I'm gonna give the name VPC ZMPT01. Okay, and we're gonna leave the CIDR block 10.0.0.0. All this is gonna be uh, all these things gonna be default here. So all you have to do is just give the name here. That's all you have to do. Okay, so what you do is just click create. Okay, so in here, yeah, that is self-explanatory. Okay, so you may have to just type it in there. Okay, 10.0.0.0/24. So let me take the picture again. Okay, now I'm going to click create VPC, and in here it says name. I'm not going to do anything. It's a key, and then the value is ZMPT01. I think we already did that. And the tenancy is default. So we'll leave everything as is, and I'm going to click create VPC. Okay, so what it did was it created the boundary for us. Okay, it says successfully created their VPC here. So why is this too big? Okay, let me capture the screen. Okay, that's it. Your VPCs are done. You have created a VPC with the name ZMPT01, and this is the VPC ID. Okay, so let me highlight what the things you will be needed. You would need this VPC ID here. We're gonna use this later on. And you will need this information also. And what else we need here is, I think this is it. So let me put this in here. Okay, I'm just checking through here. Flow logs, we don't need it. Tags, we're not worried about this. Okay, so now what do we need to do is we need to start creating the EC2 here. So before that, let me go into Elastic IP. Okay, so the Elastic IP, I think we will go afterwards. Security group. Okay, so now go back up into services again and then go into EC2. Okay, create a EC2. So you go into services EC2. Okay, EC2 stands for Elastic Cloud Compute. So it's just a fancy name for saying server. Elastic Cloud Compute. So if you have like E2 Elastic 2 C's, right? So that's what is called EC2 or ECC. It could be ECC, but Amazon is calling it EC2. Okay, so let me start saving the document here. So in here, what is this? Welcome to, I'm going to close this here. Okay, so once you get into this area, go ahead and click on Launch Instances. EC2 Launch Instances. Okay, so in this case, an instance is a single server. What is the instance? Instance is a single server. It is a single server part of EC2, Elastic Cloud Compute. Elastic means it's like elastic. You are able to whenever stretch it if you need it. If you have a high capacity, whenever you want, you could stretch it, and then the elastic goes retracts itself, right? So when you release it, it goes to its original position. So it's called elastic because you are able to stretch it however way you want it. Okay, so now you're gonna go into choose AMI. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this here alone. Okay, now choose AMI. Okay, so no, I'm sorry. AMI stands for Amazon Machine Image. Okay, so we have AMIs here. You could have a custom AMIs or the one which is already built in for Red Hat Linux. or there are other kind of Linux in here. You can even have a Windows in here, okay? So we're not worried about Windows, we're gonna worried about Linux only. Okay, so and then it says free tier eligible. So you have to be careful which one you choose. The other ones which are not eligible are there, but what will happen is it will start charging you right away without waiting it for a month free or a year free. So I'm gonna select Red Hat. Okay, so Red Hat Linux SSD volume, and then I'm going to select. Okay, and then select the same thing, whichever one is choose instance. We are in a choose instant type. So this one it says is free tier eligible, so we're going to select that. And then we're going to select the free tier one, T2 micro. So now you could see, even though Amazon is providing free, it's providing the cheap stuff for free, okay? So that you come in there and then start using it, and then when it comes for when you're actually stuck in there, then you have to end up paying it, okay? So now what you're gonna do is configure instant details. Next, configure instant details. So I'm going to do like this here, and yeah, see, this is better for you, I think. Configure instant details. Okay, so I'm going to click next. In here, it says how many instances you want. So we could do like 2. Okay, for now, I'm gonna do only 1 here. Okay, and then request stop instance, I'm not worried about that. And then it says network. We have the default one here. I'm gonna select ZMPT01. Okay, and then it says subnet. So no subnet found. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a subnet. Subnet is a network inside a network. We talked about this in a networking class. Okay, so I'm gonna say create a new subnet. Okay, so now you have to attach the subnet with the VPC here. So when you do drop down, we're gonna select our VPC. In here it says EMPT1, right? We're gonna select the correct one, and then we're gonna leave everything alone here, okay? And it says IP CIDR block. So in here, we're gonna just copy and paste it here and see what happens. Yeah, this is good. And then I'm gonna give the name ZMPT hyphen subnet. Okay, and then you click create here. So let me, before that, let me capture the screen. Okay, so we have the subnet information ready here, so I'm going to click create one. Okay, and then it gives you this ID here, so we don't have to worry about it since we gave the name. It will be there. So if you go back and click on subnets, our subnet is there, ZMPT01. Okay, so in here, out of 200 and how many IPs we have available? 254, right? 256, I'm sorry. Out of that, we have 251 addresses available here. Okay, so we'll see how this works. Okay, so go back into launch instance. Okay, and then go into drop down, or you do refresh, and in here you have subnets. So what you have to do is you go back into another window.
So how do I go back to the launch instance from the subnet
No,
after
actually it open in your another tab here. So go back into previous tab on the top.
let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, before that, go back into subnet and look for the ID.
ID, okay.
VPC, blah. I mean, it got like the Amazon is all about IDs here. You're gonna be looking into all these IDs
Okay.
here.
So
So
do I copy and paste this or what?
um, give me 1 second here. I'm checking something. Yeah. So copy this subnet ID here. I mean, you don't really have
Subnet.
to paste there, but what you really, okay, yeah. See here when you click the subnet and when you hover over this and you have like copy clipboard. You could copy to clipboard.
Yeah, yeah. Copy. Okay.
Okay, and in here you could come in here and either you could do that or just match the one you have here. Match last 4 digits here.
So where in the where do I can
Go back into original tab.
uh, the subnet one? Okay. So
Yeah,
I copied that subnet ID,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I think we're gonna have to manually look at it. So the one you have is mine is 2343C. Okay, so if I do a drop down,
Oh, okay. Yeah. Subnet
mine is
okay.
not
Yeah.
showing here 23. So let me refresh this again. Oh, I think I made a mistake here. So what I have to do is I have to um, so US East 1D. US East 1 ABCD. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. So US East 1D is already there. So the availability zone here. So US is
So
1D.
so my is saying US East 1E.
Fine, that's fine.
Okay, so do I
As long
change
as
my
on the
region
top
then?
it says Northern Virginia, right? Does it say Northern
Yeah.
Virginia?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because it chooses randomly.
Okay. The reason is that when I'm going into the subset as you're telling me and telling us, I cannot copy that. And I can't, there is nothing in there. It says no subset found.
I know, I know.
Oh, okay, okay.
What we may have to do is we may have to go previous down on the bottom, click previous here,
Okay. Yeah.
and then go next
Okay.
here, configure instance detail.
Okay. I can't even go to.
Look, it's all there on the bottom.
No, I see that previous, but it's not going the previous. That's in that same screen that you are in.
Are you configure instance details?
Yeah,
Okay, down
step
on the
number
bottom it
3.
says previous. This is how your screen look like.
Uh, yeah, that's how it looks like, but it's where it says subnet, there's a like a long rectangle red bar that's telling me there is no subset found. And then when you're saying go previous, I cannot go. I I don't think my machine is frozen, but something.
Okay,
Can
let
I
me.
let me use the back browser? There I go. I think
You got it.
no, I don't know.
Okay, so give me T
I
viewer.
okay, okay, just a second. Okay. Um, Password? You need password or ID?
Give me ID first.
1614
1614.
235.
Okay.
Okay, and then the password is
Q as in
Q
Queen.
as in Queen, yeah. S Sam 6, B as in baby 6 and 8. Okay, let me.
Okay, so. Oh no, you're not here. So go ahead and continue. Select this one here, Red Hat.
Okay.
Select that,
Okay. Yes. Okay.
and
Then.
then click Configure Instance Detail.
Mhm.
Now go down into Subnet,
Okay.
and it says. So you're not look. Why is it not showing up here in the subnets? Okay, so let me. We might have to cancel this here. So I'm gonna disconnect. So
Okay.
follow me. Click cancel there.
Okay.
Okay, and so let's go ahead and launch instance again, and Red Hat.
Okay.
All right, we'll leave everything as is. So I go configure instance detail, and then let's go into subnet here, and where is my subnet? Subnet is 2343. So let's say maybe I have to attach a subnet to the VPC. Give me 1 second here. Uh, VPC virtual, your VPCs.
Can I just take a 5-10 minutes break? I have to go
Yeah,
pray.
yeah,
Thank
go
you.
ahead. Default. US East 1. I'm on call. Yeah, you go ahead. Go ahead, Abdullah. Close the door. I'm busy. So whoever has FileZilla, you're with me, right? And in the username, you type root and then the password. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you launch it like this and then go ahead and put in your IP address for your virtual box.
Okay. So the host number that's gonna be, it's gonna be the same or different?
No, it's for
The
you.
numbers.
It's for your virtual box.
Oh God. Okay.
In the terminal, whichever one is, when you do IPA, whichever one is yours, put that in there.
I get it. Oh, the 192.168.56.101, right? This one?
Yeah, if that one is yours, then
Yeah.
put it in there. And then put the username and password and hit enter.
You have to put in the port as well.
So user would be root, and then password would be Red Hat, right?
Yeah.
And do I have to put anything for the port?
It should automatically pick up. No, don't put anything for port. Just hit enter.
after the password.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, so it's giving me an error that it couldn't connect. Oh, it's giving you the same thing.
Yeah. Why is it not doing that?
Yeah.
I put in port 22.
You did what?
Yeah, I typed in port 22 and it worked for me.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Port 22. Go ahead and try that. Yeah, it's working.
Working for me.
So in here, you know what? Go in here and clear this. Do ls and remove any other junk files in there. rm-rf and do the asterisk. So those files are there, but if you do regular ls, it shouldn't. Nothing should be there. Okay, so now go ahead and find that key .pem. You drag and drop it in here. Make sure you don't drop it in one of the folders, okay? And if you do ls, it should show there. gmpt01.pem. So let me capture this screen. Okay, everybody with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this PEM key from here, it got copied here. Okay. Now go back to this dark window here, and if you do ls, you should see the I'm going to say FileZilla. Aliyah, you're caught up, right? Okay, now if you go back here, it says we have to change the permissions here. So you type chmod 400 in there. Copy and paste and hit enter. Your will be different whatever name you have given. ls-l. So these are the permissions it needs.
I need help.
Yeah.
So when you said find the key, so where do I?
Where
What do
did
I
you
do?
download? Yeah, where did you down? Did you remember where you download the key?
It's in my.
It's your download.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
go
it's in
ahead.
my.
So what you have to do is you have to find it in the FileZilla also
Okay.
on the left side, and then drag and drop it here. So give me let me connect to your computer. Give me the password.
Okay, it's Q6. No, I'm sorry, QS6B68.
QS6 what?
QS6 number 6, then B as in boy 68.
Okay. Okay, I mean, where is the key? Do you see the key on the left side? Where did the key got downloaded? Do you know?
Uh, it was on my hold on. The
You type
it's
alias
here.
01,
It's
right?
on my file. Do you see this window? This
Yeah.
one. Okay. Do you see this?
Yeah, I see it here. Maybe what we could do is maybe we should be able to just drag and drop it in here. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And
then I
go into terminal and do ls in there.
okay. There it
Okay.
is. I see it. Thank you.
Yeah. So now copy the command from AWS. So go into AWS.
Okay. AWS. Open my. Can you? Hold on.
I got disconnected. Let me connect to.
Okay. So I'm here.
Okay. Yeah. Make it bigger.
Okay.
And what you want to do is this the only tab, or go into EC2 management tab, the middle
This
tab.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, in here, copy this here, the third one, chmod 400 alia pem.
Okay. Okay. Then go to my terminal again.
Yeah, terminal, and right click, it should paste in there.
So it's right here, right?
Are you in a virtual box, or you're not in terminal, I think?
I'm in VirtualBox, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so let's do IPA, and then search for terminal, and type in SSH. So bring up terminal.
Okay. Let me open the terminal. Then I didn't open a terminal.
Yeah. You could minimize this FileZilla now.
Okay. Just a second. That is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now
do ls there and make sure the file you connect in the right place. Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
then paste it now. There you go, and hit enter.
Okay.
And do ls-la, L, not A, just L.
Hit enter.
Yeah, now you see the permissions are good here. Now,
Okay.
what I'm going to do is, you could follow me.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so now, okay, so connect using the public DNS. So go ahead and copy this. Actually, copy the bottom one here. Example where it says SSHI. Copy that one in there, okay? And then paste it in there.
So I go into
SSH-I. I mean, copy that line in here, the number 4.
Oh, okay, I see.
Not the number 4, but copy the example.
Copy the example. Okay. The entire thing.
Yeah, so if you click on those two square boxes, it will copy it for you.
Ah, I don't see it. Do I see? I'll just copy it.
Okay, and then hit enter. It should automatically log you in.
And then copy here on my.
Yeah, in your terminal, and then just hit enter.
Okay. So it says. So I did that, and it says not known server.
It says unknown server?
It says, okay, when I did that and then I hit enter, it It's giving me that prompt again, that root at localhost one. So I'm fine.
Yeah, but what is the error message?
No, there is no error. I don't.
Just type IPA and tell me what is the IP address.
That's 192.168.
Oh, it's the same IP? 56.11?
Yeah.
Okay, why is it not working? SSH hyphen I pen.
Okay. Could not resolve it. Oh, it says SSH. It says could not resolve host name EC25492.
Okay. So what we could do is we cancel this, Control C. What we could do is we ping PING and then ping this part here, EC2 and all that. We're gonna ping it and see if it's working.
So mine would be SSH.
Yeah. Now yours would be ping. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go back into EC2 instance. Okay, so let's go back into instances.
So when I did ping and then SSH, the entire line.
No, don't
gave
type
me
SSH. Just type this one here. Just type this address here. EC2.
number 4. Oh,
Okay.
it's still giving me the same message.
Okay.
Do I have to write? Do I have to do ping or no ping?
Yeah, you have to do ping.
PING. That's what I did, and then I copied that EC254.
Okay. Edit inbound rules. Okay, let me go cancel here. Go back into EC2. Go back into instances. Okay, and then in there, click on security.
Security. I don't see security. Is it a status?
No, you have to put a check there by instance.
Yeah, I have that.
And then you have detailed security, networking, and all that. You may have to drag this up.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing that.
You don't see the secure.
I see description, status check, monitoring, and tags. That's what I see. I don't see any detail.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, it will be there. When is the other daughter's appointment? Sidra, same last name.
Oh,
Yeah, next appointment. What about the other daughter? I have one more daughter with the same last name. First name is Sidra, SIDRAH. Yeah. Oh yeah, October 10th. Okay. All right, no problem. Okay, bye. Okay. Okay. Okay, bye. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back.
Okay.
So in here, you don't see instances, security, and all that?
No, all I have is a description, then status check, monitoring, and tags.
Okay, so are you in says are you in instances though, right? You are in the right place?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let me connect again. It's asking
It's the
for the
same password. QS
QS
6B68.
6B68.
Hold on a second. Here, this is the screen.
Okay, so you're in instances, you selected that running. So description. Your looks totally different than what I have. Okay, so in here, let's go into a view inbound rules, okay? Security group.
Okay.
And then all. So I should be able to connect on the security group here. So if you're not there, uh, how come yours is so totally different? Stan SSH. Let's see if you could ping this.
Here is my.
Where is the terminal?
Yeah, there it is.
Okay. Yeah, you're not able to ping it here. Just give me 1 second here. And statuses, security group. C992. So I'm gonna go into security group here. And oh, your security group is even different, huh? It says security group is default. Default VPC. security group. Okay, so security group ID, right? VPC, default VPC, running instances. It's not giving me a security group ID. If it has, it's security group ID 23C C92. US East 1A. Okay, so I'm gonna go into inbound rules, edit inbound rules, and then I'm gonna say add SSH custom anywhere. Okay, and then I'm gonna save rules.
Okay.
Okay, and then go ahead and watch me. I'm gonna do the same here. So I'm into the instance. I go into security details, and then I went to security group. I'm in security group now. Okay, inbound rules. So I'm gonna copy this. Actually, I have to edit this and add rule SSH 22 custom anywhere. So what it's doing is it's gonna connect from anywhere in the world. Okay, that's what we are allowing it the security to allow it to connect from anywhere in the world. Yeah, so we should be able to connect now. And let me save the rule. Okay, rule is saved here. So go back to your EC2 in here, and then I'm gonna say ping. Okay, but let's go ahead and try this here. Could not resolve host. Inbound rule is SSH 22 is connecting from anywhere. Running instances. Action. Connect. Yeah, it's coming now.
So
You type yes. I'm in there. See? If I type host name, okay, so the internal IP address is 172.31.25. Okay, so I'll watch yours then.
okay.
So if you go back into EC2 running instances, I have the private IP 172.31.25.47, right? So I have.
Hold on. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so let me connect to your
EC2.
box.
Okay.
I think I'm already in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and go back to your terminal.
Right here.
Yeah.
Oh, right there. Right. EC2 dashboard.
No, in your terminal on the local machine.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and then scroll up, go up like, no. Use the arrow key to bring the last few commands.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, this one. Okay, and then hit enter. It says could not resolve. Oh, you're not connected to outside terminal here, so I know what it is. If you do IPA, you have only one IP address here, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're gonna have to do is you go to in here and you go into settings and you go to network adapter 2. You may not be able to do it, so we're gonna shut it down. Okay, so where is your virtual box? Is which machine is this? Is
This
this one?
one, yeah, this one. The 1020. I mean 910. This
Okay,
one,
so
yeah.
you go in here, you go into adapter, enable NAT. You have to enable the NAT network. So I'm gonna scroll up here. So now I'm gonna clear this and then now it should connect. No, it's not connecting. Okay, so we have internet connection here. ls-l. So SSHI. So we'll go back in here again one more time to make sure we copied the right one. Instances, running instances. And we'll select the connect option. And we'll copy this again. Uh-oh, no. So what I'll do is I'll go into, here's the problem here, the security group is view inbound rules. Where is the security group coming from? So I'm gonna say instance networking, change security group, assign security group. And this one is 2F77. So I'm in security groups. Two F77. Let's take a look at 2F77. And inbound rules, edit inbound rules, add rule. I'll let you do this here. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead and do this. Edit inbound rules.
Okay.
And add rules. This is a firewall. Remember we did a firewall CMD commands. This is what we're doing here.
Okay.
And then on the custom TCP, click drop down. And then scroll where it says SSH. Yeah, right there, SSH. And then click on drop down in the middle, it says custom. and then anywhere IP. Okay, good. Go ahead and delete the top row. It's just deleted on the top. Yeah, looks good to me, and then save. Okay, let's go back to your terminal. Okay, Control C, and bring that line up and hit enter. There you go. Then type yes.
Thank you. Okay.
Now
So
you
that's
are
it.
into AWS. This machine is ready and kicking. It's online here, and then you don't have anything online. All of a sudden you have a computer here, and you're just doing it from your laptop. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go further more, and then let's see here. Let's see yum install. Can we install an application here? Before that, let's ping Google. So it has the internet working. So now what we're gonna do is which Firefox. So Firefox is not installed here. So go ahead and install yum install Firefox. Before that, type yum provides Firefox. Okay, yum is not VIETC. Where is yum? Yum repo. Yum repos.d. No, quit. Okay, I got disconnected from you, so it should be okay. So this is the repo. Yum provides Firefox. Red Hat update infrastructure client 3 is not there. So yum install httpd. What do I need to do here? GPG check, make it 0. It's not working. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's go back into so suppose you have installed so what you have to do is you have to clear this, and you do su sudo su hyphen, you switch to root. Okay, now you should be able to do it. Root yum provides Firefox. Actually, it's working here. So yum install Firefox.
When I said yum install Firefox, it's giving me the error message. It said
Yeah,
this
switch
command
to
has to
root.
be
Su sudo su hyphen sudo su space sudo.
Yeah, su and then hyphen.
Yeah,
Okay.
now you become root.
Okay. Then now I do yum. Okay.
Yeah. And then also do yum.
Okay. Yeah. So is it said? Okay. So do
Yum
I say
install
yes when it
HTTPD.
says total package is
Yeah,
installed?
hyphen y.
Hyphen y. Oh, so hyphen y like that.
Yeah, do like this: yum install Firefox space hyphen y. Or oh, you are already in the question, so just type yes.
Yeah.
Just type yes.
Okay, there I got.
So I install HTTPD. I'm gonna type system ctl star restart HTTPD systemctl enable HTTPD. Okay, you know what HTTPD is for? So now if we copy this and if I put this in a browser, I should be able to see the web page. I may not be able to see the web page because I have to open the security group here. So go back into security in here and go into security group and edit, add rule, and we're gonna allow HTTP, add rule and allow HTTPS too. HTTP and HTTPS both. And I'm gonna anywhere save. Okay, so if there you go. So I have it in here. It says Red Hat. So where is this file here? So you go to vi var www html So I'm going to go to vi html. No, I'm going to quit this. I'm going to go to folder html ls. I'm going to say vi index.html. I'm going to create a new file, and in here I said this is a test website. Okay, and then if I hit refresh here, there you go. It says this is the test website here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload some local files from here to there. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to do using SSH using Firefox. So I'm going to open new connection, and in here you type this IP address here. Oh, you would need the password. So how would you? Well, it's okay. So you got the idea here, right? You could do anything you want at this moment. That means what I'm trying to do is you have full access to it, okay? So let me capture we are almost done here. I'm going to have to just show you one more thing, then we should be done. So I'm going to capture this and put it in the document. Okay, so now go in here where it says AMIs. Okay, and then you go into EC2 image builder and okay, I'm not worried about this here, so I'm going to go back. Dashboard, running instances, select this, and actions. So what we're going to do is we're going to create an image here. So I selected this image and then I'm going to say ZMPT-master image. Okay, image description is enabled and it says no reboot. And this is what we're going to do is we're going to create the image here. So all the activity we have done, it will be baked into it. It will be saved into the new clones we're going to create here, okay? Okay, and then I'm going to create image. So I'm going to say AMIs and it's creating one. Okay, so it says pending here. We'll just wait for it to be finished. Okay, so it says available here, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to launch. And then we're going to say launch here, and then we'll be in the same place here. So we're going to use the same thing next. and then we go configure instance detail. And now I'm going to launch 5. I'm going to launch 4 instances here. So what will happen is everything is already set up here. It will launch all this for you automatically. And use subnet and all this here. So review and launch. And we could say launch. And we could use the existing key pair. So I'm going to capture this screen here. So how many instances is going to launch now? It's going to launch 4 machines right now. In no time, we would have 4 machines available. Okay, so view instances. So it's launching now. It says pending. Okay, now we have all of a sudden 5 instances. See, it didn't even take long enough for it to be ready. And yes, just select the one here and it says look at the security. And the port is open. Port 22 is open for you, okay? And it's going to be available for anywhere. Inbound rules. So let's do this here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to connect for one of the instance. I'm going to say connect an SSH client, and then I'm going to copy this here. So it's going to use almost same information here, okay? So I'm going to open another terminal. Root Red Hat. If you do ls, oh, it didn't remove those. So anyway, we have ZMPT01 in here. So I'm going to copy and hit enter here. Yes. There you go. I'm logged into another host. Okay, so I have to change it to EC2 here. EC-2. EC2-user, I think. Right here, it's saying use to EC2-user. And it should work now. And hit enter. There you go. It didn't even ask me anything. If I do IPA, I'm in this place already. Okay, and if I copy only this here, IP address, look at the IP address here. It's a different instance here. You have 50 here, and then I'm going to paste it in here. Oh, I have to enable the security group here. So you go into security, inbound rules, right? I think it didn't choose the same security group. It chose at random. But anyway, we could add it here anytime. add rule, same thing. HTTP add rule, HTTPS, there you go. It says this is a test page. And then the things we installed earlier onto the other EC2 machine, it should be here. So remote timed out. Okay, yeah, it's in there now. So if you type which Firefox, it's already installed here. So what you could do is you are just creating one instance, going through all that, and then you are making a master copy of that. And with that master copy, we have successfully launched many instances here. So it didn't take long for us to start getting into business already. Okay. So this is what AWS is all about. Okay, there is a lot of things in there, but don't worry too much about it. You just need to know what AWS for the interview, what AWS is and all this. And then most of the time they're not asking too much things for Linux admins, because when you go into the work, all these things are already set up. So all you have to do is just